What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. I have some aggressively average content for you today. Just kidding, I'll stop doing that. I want to talk about the Arab Monetary Group listing Ripple as a direct alternative to SWIFT, a new Ripple report titled 2023, a focus on real-world utility. Great clip from Brad Garlinghouse and another clip from Fox News exposing all of the corruption from Gary Gensler that was uncovered yesterday, going back to 2015 and 2016. Let's hop right into it.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you make the theoretical case well. However, the CEO of Western Union told one of my Fortune colleagues last week that they've dabbled in this stuff and they're not sure. They take it or leave it. No advantage. What do you have a rebuttal to that?
Yeah, I think it's, well, my first thought is Western Union's been around 100 years. And so the way I think about this is they've been around 100 years. They have spent 100 years optimizing their treasury operations. In 6 months, we launched a product and made it as efficient as what they have optimized for 100 years. So on one hand, I would say, yeah, Western Union has spent a lot of money to optimize their treasury. I think if on V1, actually kind of V.9, because they were using a beta pilot on this, for us to match what they have, optimized.
And if you guys use Twitter, give me a follow on Twitter, XRP. I have a link in the video description below. In 6 months, we launched a product and made it as efficient as what they optimized for 100 years. A great summary of the competitive advantage and that value proposition I always talk about that Ripple will provide to treasury departments worldwide. If you guys need an exchange to buy XRP, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. It's my go-to exchange where I buy my XRP every single day. A link to Uphold in the video description below. Now, before this Gary Gensler clip, a Redbridge market intelligence report from last year. This guy tweeted this at me. And if you guys find information or you have projects or stuff you want me to cover, Twitter's the best place to notify me. Send me some information and I'll shout you out in my video. So they talk about the future of GPI and alternatives to SWIFT. They put a bar graph, a chart, not a graph, of Ripple and SWIFT. They break down the payment speed. Ripple does it in seconds, while SWIFT, 40% is credited in under 30 minutes and 100% in under 24 hours, right? What would you prefer, guys? Waiting 24 hours for your money or seconds? The fees, no comparison. I'm not going to read all this, but Ripple has way lower fees. Tracking and remittance data, they both have rich databases. Network and scale, growing number of adopting the network, but they are still behind SWIFT in this area. And it makes sense why Ripple's behind SWIFT. SWIFT is the incumbent. They've been running the industry for decades. It's going to take time and, what is this lawsuit about? Regulatory clarity for them to eventually pass up SWIFT. Good news for XRP, guys. The growth, the adoption, it cannot and it will not be denied. Tweet here from Riz XRP. I love his content. Puts out a lot of great stuff. Says XRP surpasses 4,600,000 total wallet addresses. What does this mean? More people are speculating on XRP. More people are using XRP. We just saw in my video from 3 hours ago that Ripple unlocked 1 billion from the escrow and they sent 50 million to an unknown wallet. Potentially could be an on-demand liquidity provider, because we know when banks want to use ODL, when they want to use XRapid, the product that provides on-demand liquidity through XRP, they need tokens. And Ripple buys them off the market to then provide them with the tokens. There was news the other day that Visa was backing off from crypto. A Visa executive has come out and he said, the payments giant, we're not backing away from crypto. So that was just some FUD. And global payment provider Visa, still bullish on crypto, still bullish on the technology. Good stuff to see. As always, guys, I give away $10 in XRP every day on the channel. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is like the video, subscribe with notifications on, and comment anything in the YouTube comments below. Winner is in the video description from the other day. Thank you in advance. Moving forward here, the Ripple 2023 report, titled A Focus on Real-World Utility. We've heard Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, say before, 99% of cryptos in the future will not be here. I compare this to 1995 and the internet bubble. I was 2 years old in 1995. I don't know what I was doing. But in 1995, they thought yahoo.com and ask.com were the internet titans of the future. How they doing now? Yeah, there's still companies, but Google, Apple, Microsoft, these were the real winners of the internet boom. And we're seeing a similar boom with the revolutionary technology, not the internet this time, the blockchain. And the ones that are winning right now are not going to be the winners in the future. XRP is going to be one of those winners because it provides value. Bitcoin, people that are new to crypto think, oh, Bitcoin's the best one, right? Read Bitcoin's white paper. What was it designed to do? Peer-to-peer payments. That's what it was designed. Not this store of value digital gold meme. Peer-to-peer payments. And can Bitcoin do peer-to-peer payments? Not at scale, not fast, not like XRP can. So the faster something like Bitcoin dies, the faster real crypto can thrive. In this report, guys, if we can load it up here, let me refresh that. They say, so what does 2023 hold for crypto and blockchain? In a word, utility, okay? And I kind of covered this already. So let's talk about Gary Gensler. This is a Fox News clip. I'll break it down after.
Gensler, the head of the SEC, is someone who was heavily involved in the Russia hoax. In fact, he was the guy who helped to finance the Russia hoax. He was the treasurer of the Clinton campaign back in 2016. We investigated all of this in 17 and 18. And look, we found out that he was the guy who made the payments to a law firm who then moved it on to Fusion GPS. I think all of your viewers know that story. Now, look, how can a guy who I investigated, who clearly funded a dossier to target Donald Trump owns True Social, as I think most people know, how can that guy be in charge of this? But look, just to go even deeper, if you want to go know how deep this gets, it happens to be that Peter Strzok, who we also investigated, who was the FBI man in charge, who actually investigated the Russia hoax and helped to create the Russia hoax in many ways, and who was ultimately fired from the FBI, his wife also is one of the top people at the SEC. Now, look, we've asked simple questions. Why are these people involved? How can they possibly be unbiased at the SEC if they're people that we have had under investigation or related to people? In any normal world, you would recuse from this. Any lawyer involved. I mean, look at all the people that recuse themselves in typical business deals.
The SEC chairman was actually part of that.
Right. Well, that's exactly right. I mean,
Yeah.
You can't make this up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a guy that we had under investigation, that we proved clearly that he's the guy that helped to launder all this money through a law firm to pay for the documentation, the Steele dossier. And how is this guy not recused? That's the point that we're making here. There's several people. How did all these people that were involved in the Russia hoax, who lied to the American people for so long, are now in charge of the SEC, deciding basically who can...
A great point. How is Gary Gensler not recusing himself already? The conflict of interest is evident. As always, guys, if you want $41 guaranteed, sign up with Webull, deposit a penny. You could get up to $3,000 in free stocks. Typically, you're just going to get $40 to $300, but it's a great offer just for signing up, depositing a penny. You're guaranteed that minimum stock value of $41, guaranteed. Sell your stocks, close your account, do whatever you want, but don't miss out on your $41 in free stocks. Appreciate you guys watching my video. The channel's doing great, and if you guys are watching the video still, comment lemon in the comment section so I know who watched the full video. I really appreciate you guys the most. God bless you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.